Hi everyone, hope all of you are doing well and welcome to my channel English Fluency Lab where I help you improve your English language skills. Friends, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about idioms related to food. Now this is a 3-part series and this is the first part. Now the way I have structured the video is that after every idiom, I'm going to give you 3 choices. You need to guess the correct answer and immediately after that, I will reveal the correct answer to you and also walk you through the explanation. So are you ready? Let's get started. So the first idiom is walking on eggshells. Now here are the 3 choices. Number A, being very cautious so as not to upset or offend someone. B, helping 2 people resolve a conflict. And C, trying to make depressed people feel better. So which one do you think is the correct answer? Now you can either pause the video or you can make a mental note or you can note it down on a piece of paper, whichever way you feel convenient. All right? Okay. So now let us look at the correct answer. Walking on eggshells, the correct answer is A. Being very cautious so as not to upset or offend someone. Now let us look at the explanation. Now friends, this is an eggshell. This is the outer hard part of an egg. Now you have to be very careful when you walk on eggshells because they are extremely delicate. And that is exactly where the idiom comes from. So walking on eggshells means being extremely careful with your words and actions so that you don't upset or offend someone in a delicate situation. You could also be walking on eggshells when interacting with a person who is easily offended or who gets angry easily. So walking on eggshells, friends, refers to the outer part of an egg where you have to be extremely careful and sensitive while talking to someone who gets offended very easily. So that is the meaning of walking on eggshells. Let us understand this with an example. After their argument, they were walking on eggshells around each other, afraid to say or do anything that could trigger another fight. So these 2 people had a fight and now they are walking on eggshells because they don't want to get into another fight. So they are being extremely cautious. Second example, the new employee is still learning the office dynamics. So she's walking on eggshells to avoid making any mistakes and upsetting her colleagues. So friends, I hope the meaning of walking on eggshells is clear. It means that you have to be extremely careful while talking or dealing with someone who is extremely sensitive or if someone could get hurt. So that is walking on eggshells. Let us now move on to the second idiom. The second idiom is icing on the cake. Here are the 3 options. A perfect opportunity to have fun. B, an unexpected coincidence. C, an additional benefit to something that is already good. Which one do you think is the correct answer, friends? Pause the video or you can make a mental note or note it down. Let us look at the correct answer. The correct answer is C, an additional benefit to something that is already good. Now friends, this is a cake. Now the white portion which you see on top of the cake is the icing on the cake. And that is where the meaning comes from. Many cakes are covered with a sweet sugary paste called icing. The white colored thing which you see on the top of the cake. The cake is already delicious and the icing makes it even more delicious. So the icing on the cake is an additional benefit to a situation that is already very good. The last sentence is very important, friends. Additional benefit to a situation that is already good. You already have a cake which is very delicious. On top of that, you have the icing. So that is the meaning of icing on the cake, that you have double benefits. Let us look at an example. This phrase is often used when you are having a really great day and then one final thing happens to make the day perfect. Here is the example. I finished work early and spent the afternoon relaxing in the park. When I came home to find that my family had made my favorite dinner, it was icing on the cake. Now there are 2 things out here. One is this person finished the work early and when she came home, the family had cooked a favorite dinner. So that was the icing on the cake. So friends, I hope the meaning of the icing on the cake is clear to you now. Let us move on to the third idiom. The third idiom is the proof is in the pudding. Let us look at the 3 options. A, it is impossible to lose. B, they have a big advantage. And C, you can be sure that something is true if it is tested. Right? So which one do you think is the correct answer? Well, friends, the correct answer is C. You can be sure that something is true if it is tested. Now friends, this is a pudding. Now pudding is a type of dessert. The only way to know if the pudding is good or not is to eat it. So when we say that the proof is in the pudding, it means that you can be sure that something is true or tested only if you have tested it or directly experienced it. right? The proof is in the pudding means that there are enough examples or enough situations which prove that this thing is tried and tested and you cannot go wrong with it. Let us take a few examples. The Tata Group is the most reliable Indian company. The proof is in the pudding. Now, when you talk about the Tata Group, it is the most reliable Indian company. Whatever product it launches, whether it is in the IT space or the auto space or the food and beverages space, the product has got to be of good quality. That is the reputation the Tata Group has. So when you say that proof is in the pudding, that there are enough instances to prove that whenever a Tata Group comes out with a product, it has to be good. Second example. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is one player who can handle pressure very well. The proof is in the pudding. Now there are enough examples of Mahendra Singh Dhoni handling pressure, whether it is the World Cup, whether it is Test cricket, whether it is IPL, and that's why you say the proof is in the pudding. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni is one player who can handle pressure very well, which means that there are enough examples he has been tried and tested when it comes to handling pressure. So friends, I hope you have understood the meaning of the idiom, the proof is in the pudding. Let's move on to the fourth one. Bit of more than I could chew. Let us look at the three examples. I eat too much and don't exercise enough. That's number A. B. I took on more responsibilities that I can handle. And C. I don't have a good social life. So which one do you think is the correct answer, friends? A, B, or C? Well, friends, the correct answer is B. I took on more responsibilities than I can handle. Right? So here is a biscuit and somebody has taken a bite of that biscuit. A bite is when you take a piece of food with your teeth, and chewing is the action of crushing food in your mouth with your teeth. If you put too much food in your mouth, then it's difficult to chew. So friends, whenever you take a bite, you only take that much which you can chew. If you take a larger bite, then you'll find it difficult to chew it. And that is where the meaning of bite of more than I can chew come from. Let us look at an example. That's why this idiom means to take on too much responsibility or to accept more commitments than you can handle. People often use this idiom as a warning. For example, if your son wants to sign up for guitar lessons, Japanese class, and cricket training all at the same time, you could say, don't bite off more than you can chew. Means you're telling your son, don't take on so much, you will not be able to handle it. So that is the meaning of bit of more than I could chew. I hope that is clear. Now let us move on to the last idiom in this video, which is called bear fruit. Let us look at the three options. A. Become popular. B. Finish. C. Produce positive results. Friends, which one do you think is the correct answer? Well, the correct answer is produce positive results. Right? Now, here is an example of a fruit. Now, the word bear as a verb means to produce. When a tree bears fruit, it's a good thing. So if a project or action bears fruit, it produces successful results. So friends, whenever you want to grow fruit, first you will plant it in the ground, then it will take time to grow, and finally the fruit will come out after months or even years, right? And that is the positive thing out of it. Let us look at an example. He has been posting useful content on his YouTube channel. I'm sure his efforts will bear fruit and his channel will get monetized soon, which means that he has been posting videos regularly and his efforts will bear fruit one day. That means they will give him some positive results one day and his channel will get monetized. So that is the meaning of bear fruit. Now friends, you have learned 5 idioms in this particular video. What I would like you to do is I would like you to make a sentence each with these 5 idioms and put them in the comments box. I will be more than happy to provide you with my feedback. So friends, if you have liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share this video and please do press the bell because I keep coming up with videos like this to help you improve your English skills. Thank you so much and I will see you in the next one.